Okay, we're doing this game here in the over 70s, Australia versus England. It's the second period, and the score is 1-all. England just scored a field goal a couple of minutes ago. The great ball into the D now. Well taken there by number 11, but just failed to get it head up enough to get a shot on target. Awful lot of space there in the D for him, plenty of time and space, but just couldn't capitalise. England now with a hit out. Nice and gentle. Sideline ball, England. And this is, of course, the final day in the World Cup in Barcelona 2018, so this is the gold medal match. Very well closed down there. Managed to pick England's pocket, but no, the umpire's giving it to England. Lifted straight into number 4. There's Poppy Shea, Keith Shea, in the green Donald Duck cap. Does a little spin there. He's a tricky beast. In she goes, but onto an England stick, back to an Australian stick. Missed the ball. Umpire managed to find a short corner out of that. Not quite sure why, but anyway, he's looked like a swing and a miss from here. Oh, Australian huddle at the top of the D. England's already back. Drag in onto the top of the D, stopped by Poppy Shea. Good hit, second bite of the cherry, but no, that one's gone wide. Drag in onto the top of the D, stopped by Poppy Shea. Good hit, second bite of the cherry, but no, that one's gone wide. Tried to hit the bobbling ball on the turn. Always going to be a bit tricky. Good crowd here.
They're not really hitting the ball, are they?
They're trying. Oh, England player tried to get the ball and keep it in play, couldn't quite manage it, so it's turnover. There's 15 Truman about to do the hit in from the side. Little touch in there for Poppy Shea. Big Keith Shea dribbled him, pulled him through. Looked like a bit of an obstruction there, but not given. He shows it, trying to draw the player, but the England player is not being drawn. Turn him one way, turn him the other way. Play on, the umpire says, hit it back straight off the leg. Looks like it's off the foot. The player not kneeling down inside the D, but the umpire's giving it just outside. A little bit of chat going on between number 4 for Australia, Keith Shea, and the England player just there on the right, number 11. So Australians got options all around the D. They're attacking the area. He goes all the way back to the halfway. Bouncing ball. It's off the England foot, but umpire waves play on. Dribble 1, dribble 2, he's in the D now. Something's happening here. Dribble again, into a whole pile of traffic. England pop out with the ball somehow. Here's big Keith Shea on the other side again, he's all over the place. And there's an obstruction, so that'll be a short corner. And pressure building now for Australia here. Building for England from Australia.
Come on, England, keep it out!
Okay, decision made again. In she comes onto the top of the D again. Hand trap, Shea. Slipped him, drew him off. Slip left, and it's in. Going in over the line, the number 11. And she comes onto the top of the D again. Hand trap, Shea. Slipped and drew him off. Slip left, and it's in. Going in over the line, the number 11. Almost tried to stop the ball there, got a touch on it. Talk about cherry pick, but anyway, there will be a goal. So 8 minutes left in the second half. It's 2-1 to Australia. England takes the auto pass. He goes for a big run. Keeper's out, diving and clearing with his long stick. Out to the side, or sideline ball. Oh no, beg your pardon, long corner. No, across the back line. Oh, England coming back now at the other end, so I'll take one end and back to the other end. There's a bit of a dribble going on there. Tried to sneak it past Australia number 2, but couldn't do so. Back she goes. The umpire said no, it's inside the 23. So I'll take it from inside the 23. Thank you. So, same play again this time. Oh, now England have a couple of players here, but he belts one into the D. Australia guy jumped out of the way, but landed just in time to receive the ball on the ankle. There's another big hit in. That one's off the stick, and it's over this back line for a long corner.
Oh, long corner, let's go!
England are going to go back here. Looks like they're trying to swap sides, but there's nobody out wide on that side, so it was never really going to work. Australia just poked it over the right-hand sideline there, the far sideline, and marches up the field a little bit. Back to the fullback there for England, but straight to an Australian player. Nice bit of skill there, number 2, has a good look up. Just 15 there for Australia, just managed to lift the ball over the England stick. Still in possession, they've got plenty of numbers around him, he can use his players. Back with 2 again, he's got a nice bit of skill, this fella. He slipped it left again. He drills one in, and it's off the stick, off another stick. Oh, the Australian guy popped it back to the penalty spot, but unfortunately, COD there was on the far side. That looks like Chris O'Dempsey, 17, in the yellow and green cap, and Australia clear out to the other side.
Come on, boys!
Oh, just begging for a goal. This time England come out square across the back to the bandana man. He goes wide to the side, but it's over the side, off an Australia stick. Big long reach there, Poppy Shea's like an albatross. Has a good look up, protects the ball with his stick, and then just switches it back the other way. And Australia, this trap there actually falls nicely to their advantage. He slips it through onto the stick, he gets it back. People getting in each other's way here. Oh, big stick check, but the umpire says 16. The player showed it. Australian guy jumped out of the way and he went again. Okay, back on now. After a small pause there while the ball was recovered from the sideline. Bit of a 1-2 between these two, but now it's over the sideline for an Australia ball. There's a great ball through there, you saw the player. This trap there from England allowed Australia in. They've got an overload on that far right side, they can use it, but no. Just rolled in behind the player. Now they go all the way back, and England's about to pick that one up. Australian keeper's all the way out around the edge of the D here. Follow the ball all the way around. 16 for England, really on the chase, but unfortunately he was never really going to get there. Well, they just put him a 60-metre run. It was very brave of him to try that, but it looked like he was always on a loser. Australia's got plenty across the back if they want to use the option around the back. There's the auto pass. And takes a free hit, but they'll run over the sideline here. There's two again, Hingy, Chris O'Dempsey there making a run through on the left down the line. Back to Blythe. Now off the England foot, so Australia ball.
Come on, England!
Switching sides now, to the far side. It's 3 for Australia, going to come back to this middle. Poppy Shea's in there, no, he's coming back the other way, but that's just a wasteful ball, turnover. A little bit of inaccuracy there, probably these guys will be on their 6th or 7th game in 10 days, so it's a pretty big ask. That's off the England foot. There's a bit of a hack from the England player, so the crowd don't agree. Nevertheless, here's the nice little pink shoes, dinky dye. Australia relieve the pressure. They seem to be having a lot of possession. It's off the England foot. And it's free hit to Australia. And slip pass through. It's a turnover ball now for England. They can make use of it. They're making passes, but every time they get the ball they're under pressure from a yellow shirt up their back. So it's making it very difficult for England. I think Australia do seem to be the fitter side at this stage. And there's a turnover ball. Australia immediately move it out of danger. 1-2, back to Poppy Shea's over in the right half now. He just nice to spin one way and pulls it back the other way. Puts it through the feet. Over the sideline for England ball. Now break down and play again. Ball back to England, auto pass, dribbles one, slips it back the second one, can't do the third one. The umpire says third man obstruction. Crowd doesn't agree, or some of them don't. The others don't care, they think it's a good idea. England go down into the corner, it's a bit of a swing and a miss, and that's the end of the second quarter. And it's 2-1 to Australia.